It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Hi, campers! Welcome to Be My Neighbor Day Camp, where together we grow up great. Have you ever seen someone wave this? It's called a peace sign, and you do it by keeping these two fingers up and the rest down. You can try. Kids from all over the world use this to show that they support peace. But what does peace mean, really? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully today we will learn more about peace. You know, every time I see my neighbor Johnny, he gives me a peace sign. So I bet he knows what peace is. Let's check. Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Sally.
We were wondering if you could tell us what peace means.
Oh, I'd be happy to tell you what I know about peace. And we could share it with our neighborhood friends. Remember, peace means different things to different people. To me, peace is everything. Peace is when people are able to work through their problems without fighting. And peace is working together to improve the quality of life for you and for me. Peace is stepping up and committing to understanding and celebrating and learning from our differences. Peace is commitment to not to harm, but also to help others in our neighborhood. Peace is when you see hatred and you surround it with love. Peace is when you bring light into the darkness. And peace begins with you and with me. Let's live in peace.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll see you around the neighborhood. Well, that sure helped me understand a little more about what peace is. Did it help you? Miss Elise is a very peaceful person. Let's visit with her to learn more about something called inner peace.
Hi neighbors, welcome to Elise's Yoga Corner. So today I wanted to teach you about inner peace. And what other great way to learn about inner peace but what? Doing a breathing exercise. So the breathing exercise I'm going to teach you today is called humming bee breath. You're going to sound just like a bumblebee. You ready? Let's get started. So first we're going to take off our shoes. We're going to come to our mat. You see here how I have a nice little yoga block? It's just so we can feel comfortable while we're doing this breathing exercise. So feel free to take a block or a pillow and sit down. Get comfortable. You can sit any way you like, whatever feels comfortable for you. And so first we're going to come to a comfy seat, and then we're going to take our thumbs and bring them into our ears. We're going to close our eyes and then place our fingers on top of our heads. We're going to take a big breath in, and then exhale. We're going to make an sound. Are you ready? We're going to sound just like bumblebees. You ready? So we're going to bring our thumbs, place them on top, fingers on top of our heads. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. And from here, we're going to keep our eyes closed, place our hands on our knees, and just come back to your normal breathing. And then we're going to relax our jaws, relax our shoulders, relax our thoughts, and just sit in this nice little peaceful space that we have made for ourselves. Maybe think of peaceful thoughts. Maybe think of peaceful sounds like birds chirping, bees buzzing. And then we're gonna wiggle our fingers, flutter open our eyes. And you know what I'll do? See you next time. Have a great day. Namaste.
Thank you, Ms. Elise. Namaste. Creating peace is sometimes as easy as using your words instead of anger. Let's watch as Daniel Tiger learns to use his words and work together to solve problems.
And now, let's go ride the best part of the train, the engine, and be the engineer. Attention, I'm the train engineer. All aboard, meow meow. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo. All aboard. Come on, Daniel, let's play train. Chugga 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 chugga. Grr, grr. Daniel, what's wrong? Why are you saying grr? Grr.
Hi, Katerina. Hi, Daniel. I heard some loud voices. Do you need my help?
Something's wrong with Daniel, meow meow.
Daniel, can you tell us what's wrong?
Grr.
Daniel, we can help you, but you need to use your words and tell us what the problem is.
I want to be the train engineer, not Katerina, so I am mad. Grr.
Good job using your words, Daniel. Katerina?
You want to be the train engineer? In the engine, meow meow? Yes! The engineer gets to wear that hat and say all aboard and sit in the engine. That's my favorite part. Oh, I didn't know it was your favorite part.
Daniel, did you tell Katerina you wanted to be the engineer? Did you use your words? Use your words.
No, I didn't. Well, you can be the train engineer, meow meow. Here. Really? Thanks. You're welcome, meow meow. I'll ride in the caboose. It's the silliest part of the train. Caboose.
When you use your words, it helps your friends know what you're feeling.
Use your words. Use your words. Using my words worked.
It sure did. Have a good train ride.
All aboard! Where should we go? Let's go to the jungle, meow meow. All aboard! This train is leaving the station for the jungle. Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Ride with us like this. Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Attention! This train is about to stop at the jungle. Chugga chugga stop. Let's explore the jungle. Let's use our binoculars. I see alligators. I see monkeys. I see an owl. Oh, the owl. Hi, owl. Look at our train. That's just like the train in my book. Yeah, I found a monkey. This can be a monkey train. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, oh. Only monkeys on this train. All aboard, Mrs. Panda. Sorry, Panda. Monkey trains are for monkeys. All aboard, Mr. Lion. Rawr. Lion, monkey trains are for monkeys. All aboard, Mrs. Platypus. And a platypus. Monkey trains are for monkeys. Meow, meow. All aboard, elephant. Meow. Katerina, are you okay? Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Katerina, I can see you're upset. What's the problem?
Meow, meow.
Use your words. Use your words. so I can help you.
Use your words. Use your words. I'm upset because I want this to be a monkey train, and you keep putting in other animals. A monkey train? Yes! Meow meow, a monkey train. Only monkeys on the monkey train. This platypus is not a monkey. This elephant is not a monkey.
But Katerina, I didn't know that you wanted it to be a monkey train.
What?
I didn't know it was just monkeys.
Well, I guess I didn't tell you.
I didn't mean to make you mad.
Okay, meow meow.
Thank you for using your words, both of you. Now you can work together to solve your problem.
Use your words. Use your words. So, can it be a monkey train, Daniel?
I think that's a monkey-rific idea.
And now you want to make a monkey train too. I feel much better, meow meow. Monkey train, monkey train.
Going on a ride on the monkey train.
Meow meow, meow meow.
Huh?
Meow meow, meow meow.
Use your words. Use your words.
Oh, right. I love playing train with you and the monkeys.
Use your words and say how you feel. Use your words and say how you feel. Katerina took the first turn playing engineer, and I growled loud enough for all to hear. Then I said, I'm sad, that's my favorite game. Katerina understood, and now we're okay. Use your words and say how you feel. Use your words and say how you feel.
Daniel put other animals on my monkey train. I meowed and I meowed and I meowed again. Then I said, that upsets me. Don't please. Daniel understood and we played monkeys.
Use your words and say how you feel. Use your words and say how you feel. Choo-choo! Let's take this monkey train for a ride.
Hoo, I want to ride the train too. Are you a monkey?
I'm a monkey. I'm a monkey.
Well, okay then. Meow meow.
All aboard! This monkey train is leaving the station. Chugga, 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 chugga. Chugga, 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 chugga. This monkey train is about to stop. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Stop! Oh, welcome home, monkeys.
Attention! I'm the engineer, and I hope you enjoyed your train ride. I liked playing train today. Choo-choo! I had to use my words. Do you use your words when you're upset? When I did, it really helped. Ugga mugga.
Okay, I think I understand. Part of being peaceful is to use your words. I think I'm beginning to better understand peace. Are you? Let's see what Ms. Ann has ready for us during story time.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Miss Ann, and I am happy you are visiting with us for story time. Herbie the Hedgehog is here, too. Hi, everybody. Guess what, friends? My grandson left me a special peace message in this train. The other day, I asked him to tell me what peace means. He said he had to think about it for a while. When it was time for him to go home, he said that he left me a special message about peace in the train. I decided to wait for story time so we could read his special message about peace together. Herbie, will you help me? Sure, Miss Ann. Peace begins with a smile. Peace is helping others, sharing and being kind. Peace is working together to solve problems. Peace is being a good friend. Peace is celebrating diversity. Today's book is a wonderful story about friendship and something called solidarity. That's a pretty big word, isn't it, Herbie? Solidarity basically means you support and help your friends and neighbors, and they support and help you. Solidarity means that we accept people, even if they are different, that we are kind to them and offer to help them when they need it, and they help you when you need it. We work together to support one another. Let's see how a neighborhood of forest friends show solidarity on a winter train journey they take together. The Winter Train. The Winter Train by Susanna Easern and Esther Garcia. Dawn was breaking in the northern forest as the leaves fell from the trees. The animals woke up and started to pack their bags. "Help! I can't find my toothbrush," said Wildcat worriedly. "I need another suitcase. Can anyone lend me one?" said Deer, who was quite vain. "Don't forget to turn off the light, Rabbit. Last year it was on for more than 6 months," said Badger. Once their bags were packed, it was time to say goodbye. "Don't worry about me," said White Owl. "Someone's got to stay behind and look after the forest. Anyway, I love the cold." "Winter goes by really fast. We'll be fine," said Frog to the fish, who were swimming sadly in the river. "I'll miss you, Den," said Fox, waving goodbye to his home. At midday, they all met at the foot of the oldest tree. That was where the train stopped. "Every time we leave the northern forest, I feel homesick," sighed Partridge. "And when we leave the southern forest, we feel exactly the same," said Hedgehog. "Hang on, wait, don't leave me here," yelled Tortoise, who was the last to arrive, as usual. Then suddenly, choo, 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 the winter train was arriving, choo, 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 as it did every year at this time. It would take the animals from the northern forest to the southern forest, where they could spend the cold months in a warmer climate. Once they were aboard the train, the animals found their seats. "I prefer to be by the window, otherwise I get all queasy," said Groundhog. "I can trust you, can't I?" said Goat, as he sat down next to Wolf. "I'll be more comfortable in the coat closet," said Bat, who preferred dark places. And so the winter train chugged toward the south. Although the journey would take a few hours, the animals were all in high spirits, chatting, singing, and playing cards. Suddenly, Janet jumped out of her seat. "Oh no," she cried. "We've forgotten Squirrel. We've got to go back and get her." "But if we go back, we could get trapped in the snow," said Beaver, pointing to the dark clouds outside the window. "We can't leave Squirrel behind. She can't stand the cold," said Ferret. "Well, that's settled then. Let's go and find her," said all the animals together. The conductor brought the train to a halt and turned back. It got colder and colder, and the first snowflakes began to fall. When they got back to the northern forest, the landscape was covered in a blanket of white. Janet jumped off the train and bounced through the snow towards Squirrel's house. Squirrel's tree stood in a lonely spot. Janet climbed up the trunk until she reached Squirrel's den. In one corner, her friend was huddled up in a ball. She was shivering so much that Janet could hear her teeth rattling together. "Squirrel, come on! The train's waiting for us," said Janet, waking her with a start. "You came back to rescue me," said Squirrel, shuddering from the cold. "Last night I was counting stars until late, and when I woke up, the train had already left." Janet and Squirrel ran back to the train. On seeing that Squirrel was safe, all of the animals jumped up and down with joy and smothered her with hugs and kisses. The conductor started up the engine once again, but it had snowed so much that the train tracks were completely covered. They were trapped. The sun was setting behind the mountains. It was getting colder and colder, and the animals began to lose hope. After thinking for a while, Bear had a good idea. Let's try to clear the snow off the tracks. We can do it if we work together. And so the animals jumped down from the train and began to clear away the snow. Bear shoveled great clumps with his huge claws, while the smallest animals cleaned off the rest with their paws and wings. Soon there was no snow left on the rails. The heat of the motors had melted the snow closest to the train. Some of the animals also helped by pushing the train from the back. Then suddenly, choo, 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 the train started to move. Choo, 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 choo. The animals quickly jumped back into the train and returned to their seats. They'd done it. Night fell over the northern forest as the snow covered the trees. Squirrel was still curled up, trying to get warm under Eagle's huge wings. The animals smiled, satisfied. Some of them were holding paws, while others were fast asleep, snoring quietly. Meanwhile, the winter train chugged through the dark, dark night, through the freezing air, toward the promise of the southern forest. And that's the end.
What a nice book, Miss Anne.
I agree, Herbie. Just like the animal friends, we can try to work together and support and help the people in our neighborhood. It's always nice when you visit for story time. We hope you visit again soon. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye.
Let's visit with Mr. Gregory to see if he has a song for us today. Hello, Mr. Gregory.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my heart. Hello, young friends. I am so glad you were able to visit me today as part of the Be My Neighbor summer camp. Can you see what I'm wearing on my head? Have you ever seen something like that before? Do you know what it is? Yeah, that's a train engineer's hat and bandana. I thought I would wear these today because we are exploring trains. And I brought this wonderful thing that a friend gave to me. This is a train whistle, and it makes the noise that a train makes when it's leaving the station. Should we give it a try? Isn't that great? It carries me back to when I was about your age. I used to imagine that I was taking a long train trip to a distant place, and I knew if I was taking a trip, I would need to pack something for the journey. And so I would get out my backpack and I would put some things into it that I would need. For example, an extra shirt. And I would get an extra pair of socks. And of course, I would need to bring my toothbrush, and I'd put those all in the backpack, and I'd put it over my shoulder, and I'd get on the train, and I would find a seat with a great big window. And I would look out that window, and I would see all of the scenery going by, the great cities, the farmlands, the forests, and sooner or later this train in my imagination would come to a river. And we would follow that river for miles and miles until it finally emptied into the great big ocean. And in my imagination, the waters of the ocean would be gathered up into a great big fountain that would spray into the air over all of my friends, and we would laugh and sing and have such a wonderful time. You know, I was thinking that every day is an adventure in a way, a journey, even if we're just playing in our neighborhoods or if we're staying at home. Maybe we could pack some things that we really need in our heart to make this journey extra special. Things like love and joy and peace. And I have a song about this, and I hope you'll like this song. If you would like to sing it with me, I'd really love that. And you can do the motions for each of the verses. I've got peace like a river. The second verse is I've got love like the ocean, and you can make some ocean waves. And I've got joy like a fountain. Would you like to sing this with me? Let's do it. All aboard? I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my heart. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my heart. I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean in my heart. I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean in my heart. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my heart. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my heart. The things we pack for our journey every single day makes all of the difference in the world. If we can just pack some joy, some peace, and some love for everybody around us, it can make all of the difference. Can you get on board with that? I know you can. Thanks for visiting today. And as you go through your day, remember to keep the songs of peace and love and joy in your heart as you chug along. See you again soon.
Thanks for singing with us today, Mr. Gregory. Have a great day. Mr. Gregory always has a good song to share. Let's visit with Miss Jennifer and see what she has to share with us today.
Hi friends, Miss Jennifer. Welcome to my dining room. Today we're on the peace train and we're going to go on a quick food peace train. I have a map here to show you. Right now I am in the United States. My family is originally from Hungary and my husband's family is originally from Iran, and we love to eat foods from around the world, and we eat a diversity of foods, which is so good for our bodies. One of my favorite foods from Hungary is cabbage rolls. Cabbage rolls is cabbage with rice rolled up inside. My husband's favorite dish from Iran is cabbage and rice, and it's rice with chopped up cabbage. Looks very different, tastes different, has the same ingredients, and they're both delicious. So ask your grown-up the next time you're together, what different kinds of foods do you eat? And the next time you go to the library, check out some of these books. What's on your plate? Exploring the world of food. Another one is Let's Eat, Mealtime Around the World. So jump on the food peace train and see what you can find.
Bye, Ms. Jennifer. We sure learned a lot about peace today. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you give. I enjoyed learning with you today on ways that we can all practice peace in the neighborhood. Now let's pretend that we're taking a ride on a peace train with our family and all of our friends with this amazing train. And remember, we can all create peace and be peace train engineers. All aboard! See you next time.